I'm Miriam Spritzer with Jovem Pan and Still the Look, both from Brazil. It's a pleasure meeting you guys because I've been following the film since it started in Cannes. So I'm so excited that it's finally coming out. And one of my favorite scenes is that scene when you're both sitting on a couch looking at a mirror. Kind of Natalie is copying Julianne's gestures. And I wanted to know a little bit, how was that experience of, for you, Natalie, to copy and like try to learn her mannerisms and micro gestures and all these things as an actor that you do for all your roles, but you have to do that on scene now. And then for you, Julianne, to also have an actor in the level of Natalie to have to do that and still play your character but analyze what she's doing. So I wanted to know how that game was for both of you.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
It was really fun, and Todd, our director, making so many of the scenes revolve around mirrors was so incredible. It was often hard because we would have to like play the camera for a mirror or something, but it was really incredible because I was also learning this character in real time. Like, we didn't have rehearsals, so I was really, as an actress, learning how to mimic Gracie as we were doing these scenes. And then because of the mirror, there was this added aspect of like doing it when she wasn't watching or trying to do it very subtly so that she wouldn't notice. And then also having this added drama of her daughter trying on the dress in the middle of it brought so much more than just like, you might be trying to get the gestures, but like the humanity of this person is really the elephant in the room.
And that was our first day that we worked together too. And so it was like a very challenging day technically, because we did have all these marks we had to look at and look at ourselves in the lens. And then also I'm aware that I'm going to be doing things physically that Natalie needs to be able to see. But then she also was able, one of the things that was so masterful that she did too, is that she was able to mimic me in a way that felt good, right? And flattering as for Gracie. So it's like I didn't have to be oblivious to the fact that she was doing this. I could actually enjoy it. She like allowed me to enjoy the fact that she's observing me and that she's starting to absorb what I feel, what Gracie feels, is her elevated femininity. So it was really interesting. It actually felt, and it's fun too, because Natalie's such a great partner. So when you do this stuff, when you build it together, you get something that's greater than anything that you could do by yourself. You've created this whole scene, this because you're working together as actors and as characters. So it was extremely rewarding. I loved it.
And because both of you know also the process of what it is that you're doing for that scene as well, were you able to like turn that off when you're actually just socializing behind the scenes? Because I would imagine that's kind of a challenge as well.
Yes, I that was one of the great reliefs of working with Julie, because we hadn't worked together before, but to realize that I think we're very similar in that way, that like when it's cut, we're back to ourselves. We can hang out, we can talk, and then when it's action, we're back in, and it creates a really safe space where we can be like friends and enjoy each other and trust each other. And then when we go in the scenes, we can like
go right back into it.
And some of the stuff is pretty nasty that happens between these two women. So it was a really like nice breather afterwards to be able to like have that fun time in between.
Yeah, it's very reassuring because not everybody works the same way that you do. And I think Natalie and I are really, really similar in how we approach our work.
Now, guys, one of the outlets that this is for is called Steal the Look, which is literally what we mean. Is we like to get tips and advices or like steal the looks of people that we admire. And both of you are quite, fashion icons. So I know you've been traveling so much with this movie and to promote it. And I'm super curious to know, what do you have to have when you go traveling? Like, what cannot miss on your luggage for these things? Like the 3 items.
3 items?
I bring a lot of items.
I know, I bring a lot of items too. I'm glad to hear you say that.
I actually need like all of the soaps I like and shampoos I like and toothpaste I like. Like I really need my stuff, because we travel so much that I feel like that's like the small thing that I can do to take care of myself is really bring my favorite favorite things with me that
Yeah.
make me feel at home.
I bring a lot of skincare, and that's a recent development. Because suddenly I have this elaborate skincare routine with all of this stuff, and it all goes in its special bag. Bring that everywhere. I like to have a pair of flat. Make sure I have. Well, this is sort of sad, but I bring my Birkenstocks everywhere I go. Because
That's sad.
well,
That's awesome.
Okay, cool. My feet hurt, and so I want to be able to like have them, and so I always have those with me. But I also have a pair of flat boots, and I always bring a pair of like big baggy jeans. They're right now they're Celine. So
That's very nice.
that's right. Yeah.
Well, you're making me feel less guilty when I carry so much skincare when I travel. So
Okay,
this
good.
is great.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much. Again, congratulations on the film. We can tell that, the chemistry behind the scenes is as great as on screen. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Miriam. Thanks. Bye.